Oh, Dave!
What is it, Orb?
I won the lotto!
Well, that's great, Orb. Are you going to share the wealth with me?
Share the wealth? You pay me in coffee and donuts. Why don't you take all that and shove it up your... Wait a minute. I only want $1. I mean, you can shove the coffee and donuts in my face any day. You have to come out here and do the show.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Whew! I almost screwed up my life. Excuse me while I go cry out in the parking lot.
It's this Justin News Comedy Club show with your very special guest stars, Seth Rabin, Talita Halliday, Carey Tripp,
Yeah.
Melissa McGillicuddy, Niek Theelen,
Yeah.
and your headliner, Dana Whissen. And now, without further ado, the master of ceremonies, the man who couldn't win a scratch-off ticket if it was a winner. Please welcome Aaron! Yay! Yay! Oh, it's time for me to go.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And I'm here. What do you know? It's another Saturday night. Let me fix my thing. Oh, look. Oh, my background's all the way off. That's okay. Welcome to this Justin News Comedy Club show. We have a great night of comedians, and it's been one heck of a week, hasn't it? Man, it's nice to see the adults back in control. Oh. I was scared for a while there. I was pretty sure that we weren't going to have any control over anything after a while. Oh, kind of reminded me of, you know, I grew up out on a farm in Idaho, and my dad was a perfectionist, and he always reminded me that I was his only mistake. Yeah, it was a love-hate relationship. He loved me and hated everything I did. Just everything I did. Couldn't do anything right for the man. Just couldn't do anything. But that was the way it went. Oh. And it's so cold here in Michigan. I don't know where all you're at, but it's very cold here. It's taken me almost 3 miles to warm up my hands. And, well, I shouldn't be using my hands for walking. I should be actually using my feet. And I just figured that out. Oh, yeah. You like these jokes? You can see a bunch of them. Yeah. Oh, I just recovered from the hiccups the other day, and I realized the cure was just blaming it on anxiety. Oh, we're going to get started right quick here. I'm going to bring up our first comedian coming to the stage from Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin. Okay. Please welcome to the stage, Seth Rabin, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. It's good to see you all. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I used to be on the autism spectrum. When I was 2 years old, doctors placed me at the bottom, which I guess meant that I was a little autistic. Like if I was a rapper, my name would have been Lil Audie. And my hit song would have been called Shake That Ass Burgers.
Oh.
Yes. I'm also a Sagittarius. Any Sagittariuses in the room tonight? Anybody? Well, the mythical creature for the Sagittarius is the centaur, which is half human, half horse. I think I'm a lot like a centaur because my upper body is human and my lower body will send me to the glue factory if either my legs break. Like I shouldn't even be standing right now. So yes, I live in Wisconsin. I'm originally from the Chicagoland area, and I really got to start bundling up more because it's getting cold out. It's really bad. And I just have a tendency to wear sweatshirts and shorts. Like I don't adjust very well. Like I'm the anti-Bernie Sanders. Okay. Like he wears a coat. I wear a sweatshirt. He has mittens. I have pockets. He's a socialist. I'm a social red flag. Obviously, you know, the whole reason we do these virtual events is because of the coronavirus. And I'm not surprised that this year, or 2020 rather, we had the coronavirus, because I think when we look back on 2020 and even years before that, it'll be remembered as a time where everything that we thought would never happen ended up happening, for better or worse, good or bad. Like, more states are legalizing marijuana. We have a global pandemic. I got to third base, still got a UTI. And for all of you that laughed at that, let me tell you something. You know how many home runs Hank Aaron hit? 755. You know how many triples he hit? 98. Triples are harder to get than home runs. Always remember that. Also rest in peace, Hammer and Hank. So luckily, my parents just got the vaccine, which is great. In Wisconsin, a pharmacist just got arrested for leaving vaccines out of freezers on purpose. And when they asked him why he did that, he said it was because the vaccines will alter people's DNA. And I thought that was ridiculous. That didn't make sense at all. I called my mom to tell her, how ridiculous that sounded. And I think she agreed with me. I don't know. I didn't know my mom was Korean. Everybody talks about the coronavirus and all that. No one ever talks about, the other event that was going on, that's been going on recently, porch pirates. I don't know if you're familiar with those. Those are people that steal packages off of people's front porches. And I have something to confess. I consider myself a porch pirate, not because I steal other people's packages, but sometimes I'll sit on my front step thinking, what do you do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? So I got to start eating healthier. Sometimes I'll go to the gas station and get like Oreo cookies. But lately I've noticed that there are these special cookies now that are endorsed by Lady Gaga. They're like Lady Gaga Oreos. What they are is they're pink cookies, but with a green frosting in the middle. I've had them and they're very good. They're a lot better than Kid Rock Oreos. I don't know if you ever had those. What they are is the cookies are white and the filling is trash. And the expiration date says best before 1999. So, we talk about all the bad stuff that's happened in 2020. We never talk about the good things that happened in 2019. We forget about that. Like, my favorite story is this one. Tyler Perry built a film studio in Atlanta. And what was interesting about it was that he built it on an army base that once belonged to Confederate soldiers. I think that's really cool. He sort of stuck it to those that were against his people. And I'm Jewish, and I can't wait till someone buys one of the concentration camps and makes it a movie theater that plays nothing but Seth Rogen movies. All that stuff I was saying earlier about Sagittariuses and astrological signs, stuff like that. I don't really mean that stuff. That's all just in good fun. It's banter. I don't take that stuff seriously. But I do have a question for you guys. Are there any Tauruses in the room tonight? All right, good. They suck. Guys, my name is Seth Rabin. Thanks so much. You're awesome. Have a good night.
Let's all give a big round of applause for Seth Rabin, everybody. And where can we find you on social media, Seth?
You can find me on Twitter at Rabin, not Rabin.
Rabin, not Rabin.
Yeah, Raybin, not Rabbin.
Okay, that's cool. So thank you so much for being on the show tonight. And you know what? I am in the Detroit area, so Kid Rock and Eminem and all those. So yeah, I didn't see the white trash Oreos, and thank goodness I haven't tried them. I've seen the M&M Oreos, and it just doesn't look the same. They're kind of crunchy. Yeah. They got a lot of wrappers around them. Just not making any sense, is it? Oh, I'm almost to my 1 year doing stand-up comedy as almost like a daily thing. Because of Zoom, I think I've done a lot of Zoom shows. You could ask Jareth. I've done his feedback mic. I have my own feedback mic. The other night I bombed so much I solved the case of the missing punchlines. No. Oh, well, the punchline's missing on that one too, isn't it? Well, I'm happy I did that one then. Not everyone can be a winner, that's for sure. But you know what? This next comic is a winner. She is from Brazil. And I want you to give her a big warm welcome to Talita Halliday, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. It's awesome to be here. My name is Talita Halliday. Yeah, I am from Brazil. And I know you can all tell because of my accent. Because if you saw my butt, you would not believe I am Brazilian. Yeah, I married a foreigner. My husband, he's from Canada. But I have to tell you guys.
Canada.
Yeah, Canada. But you know, Nick, he's not the best thing in Canada. The best thing I found in Canada is the cookies. Man, they're so fresh there. I guess because in Canada, they always make them with Trudeau. But my husband, he wasn't the only foreign guy I went out with. I once had a date with a guy from Amsterdam. And it was awesome. Like, we're having a really good time. But when the bill came, he asked me if I could do the Dutch thing. No way. Not gonna do his dirty Dutch thing. Too early to see my Netherlands. But then he came to me, he explained, he said, no, Talita, it's like you're getting it all wrong. Like in English, to go Dutch means to share the bill. Like, okay, now I get it. It's just like Hillary and Monica Lewinsky. But he, like when we first met, he was really intrigued about this whole Brazilian waxing thing. And he asked me if it was safe to pull out the hair from the Netherlands. It's okay, as long as you leave the tulips. But I want to tell you guys that I'm a really proud woman. And I'm especially proud because we women were getting to places we've never been before. I don't know if you guys heard that NASA is sending the first woman to the moon. It's going to happen, guys, in 5 years when she's done packing. Can you imagine how much stuff this woman's going to take? Man, she's going to take zit cream for the moon craters. An anti-gravity bra. A polo shirt. Polo, God. And everything you take on a rocket is so expensive. I was researching and it costs $50,000 to put a pound into space. Poor Adele. She lost so much money. I was thinking, like, like, I think they haven't taken a woman to space because of the costs. Like, to carry a lipstick at that price, it would cost NASA $600. Come on, NASA. It's our stimulus check. And really, I think they should, like, if they want to save costs, they should put nothing but supermodels into space. It would be great. There would be a lot less competition down here. And it wouldn't take that long to get used to the lower gravity because they're already used not keeping things down.
Oh.
And I'm sure, like, I heard also that NASA is having a really hard time to pick up the right woman to go into space. I heard they eliminated a really strong candidate from India. When they asked her which city she was from, she said, moon, bye. And I'm sure there will be a lot of men explaining why women should not be going to the moon. I call them moonsplaining. But I was thinking, and I think men do have a point there, because it really could be a suicidal mission for us women to go into the moon, because our periods align with the moon. So if we're on the moon, We're gonna bleed till we die. Thank you guys. For tonight. Thanks. It was awesome being here.
Give a big round of applause for Talita Halliday. And where can we find you on social media?
At Talita Halliday, it's like your day off, but with an A. Holiday.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, and I am gonna be concerned with the first woman on the moon now. I am. I hope NASA takes all the precautions and sends whatever woman products up there, so there isn't a suicide mission up there to the moon. Now, maybe but you could go to Mars, but you guys, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I don't know how that's gonna work. You gonna be able to understand? Are you guys gonna be able to understand men better? Oh, wait, you don't want to understand us that much better, do you? No, I don't. I've read those books. I still came back confused. I didn't understand anything. Of course, they were being thrown at me because I didn't understand nothing about the women. Oh, yeah, all right. You know, I am in construction, and I'm working from home, so that's great. But they keep hammering away at the safety until it hurts. And so now every time they have a safety talk, I'm wearing a hard hat. No? Really? Really? Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying these jokes out on you guys, so now I can feel the emptiness. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what? Our next comic, he won my game show called Bombing Run. And that is a game show where 3 comics go compete against each other, with a mysterious judge deciding who is a Joker ace, first place, second place, and third place. And this guy won a couple weeks ago. So please welcome to the stage from Dallas, Texas, CareyPTripp, everybody. Woo!
Hey, what's up, guys? Man, shout out to AA Ron for putting this on. Shout out to Jerry Johnson, who looks like Jerry Springer's other brother. Jerry fooled me. I said, "Is that Jerry down there?" I was like, Springer. I got excited. Got a celeb on the crib. I got some good news, guys. I got a new job.
Woo!
Hey.
Yeah, I'm a professional couch hopper now. All this shit started when I got kicked out of my grandparents' house last year on Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day. You know how special of a disappointment you got to be to your family to get put out on a national holiday? I couldn't believe it. I left to go do a show. I came back. My whole room was cleaned out. It looked better than the Hilton room. I swear to God, it did. They went off. They took all my clothes out the closet, folded my clothes, and put all in boxes. I didn't know they cared that much. See, I got an image to prove. I'm out here sophisticated homeless now. I'm in these streets wearing button-ups. I'm casual out here. I still have to look good, you know, so I still trim and moisturize my eyebrows with olive oil. Only extra virgin because I'm fancy like that. I am not playing out here. All of my luggage is trash bags from Target and Whole Foods because I'm bougie like that. Carey ain't using them. I don't use cheap ass Kroger plastic trash bags. I'm using the good shit out here. Like I still put in leave-in relaxer and I still perm my pubic hairs. If I pull my pants down, my penis, I swear my penis look like James Brown. Oh man, I can't believe I said that. I'm still trying to live like I used to live. I can't get pedicures no more, so now I gotta do it myself. Bro, I messed my toes up. My feet look so bad, it looked like I just walked through Jerusalem. That's how bad my toes look. I can't even take a shower and look at my feet. I gotta put socks on in the shower now. Yeah, man, life, I'm going downhill with this shit now. It's getting to the point now where I wake up and I drink lukewarm malt liquor that I got too drunk to finish the night before. That's That's how you know you don't care. If you starting your day off like that at 1:37, that's a problem. That is a problem. Oh, it gets worse. I went to the Dollar General store the other day and I bought a box of fried chicken from the dollar store. You know how brave that is? Man, I got home with this shit after I walked 3 miles to get back. I got in the kitchen, I opened up the box. I didn't even recognize the shit. I didn't know what it was in that box, but I was so hungry, I just threw it in the oven. I just threw it in the oven, and the house smelled so bad, it smelled like a hate crime in the kitchen. That's how strong it was. That's how strong this shit was. I don't know what was in that box. I didn't even take the shit out. I put the whole box in there. The oven started shaking and smoking. I think that was a box of fossil fuels in there. I didn't know what it was. I was confused. I took it out. I couldn't even recognize what type of bird it was. I think it was a damn pterodactyl because I know it wasn't no chicken. Shit is bad out here, man. I got depressed the other day and I went to the gas station and I bought some shit called Wild Iris Rose. Oh my God. This was the most illegal substance ever because on the bottle, they don't even know what it is. It says malt wine whiskey blended is what they said on the. This shit was so strong. I took one shot and I blacked out standing. That's how strong it was. I took a shot. I was dead just like this. And I remember waking up naked in my boy's garage with my socks on my hands. That's how dangerous that shit was. And then my boy go the next day. He said, "Hey man, I covered up your little apple bottom booty so my dog wouldn't get you." Excuse me? Two things. You should never refer to another man's derriere as apple bottom booty. I didn't like that at all. And then, what type of bounty hunter dog do you have that's out here snatching ass while people are asleep? Wild out here. Oh man, my love life was already bad. Even worse now. Mainly in part because I'm homeless. I can't just go to the bar and be like, "Hey girl, after these drinks, you want to go back and chill on my friend's couch with me?" It does not work like that. But I did get lucky. I got lucky one time. I went to the bar. Eight drinks later, I was on the girl's couch. I couldn't believe it. And I stopped midway and I looked at her and I said, "You know I'm homeless, right?" She go, "Yeah, my parents always taught me to give back to the needy." Is what she said to me.
All right. Thank you so much, Carey Tripp. And where can we find you on social media, man?
Well, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. You can just type in Carey Tripp and I should pop up. And sorry, I didn't see your light screen, so sorry about that.
That's okay. And we can also find him, couch jumping from place to place. So he's here. He's on my couch. How'd you do that? That's weird.
Right.
I'm scared of buying any food at the dollar store except for candy. And then that's even stale. So hats off to you for you surviving that food. I'm pretty sure that's not for human consumption. I think that's just play food.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. That's funny.
You shouldn't eat that food. They just put that on display and saying, "Yeah, this is your last chance to eat food." There's a gas station next door that has beef jerky that's been there for 5 years, but there's this. I'll eat that beef jerky before I eat dollar store food. So that's where I'm at with that. Oh, what a great comic, right? So we got another great comic coming up. She is awesome. I watched her sets and she's like, oh my gosh, she is so funny. So I want you guys to give a big round of applause for the comedian from Sacramento, California, Melissa McGillicuddy, everybody.
Woo! Awesome. Thank you. It's great to be here. So listen, we have been in this pandemic since March, right? And I still cannot find stuff at the grocery store like Clorox and toilet bowl cleaner and hand soap. I'm just like, were we not buying this stuff before? Like, were we just totally discussing and not buying things to clean our house and our bodies with? Okay, fine. I'll bite, right? So hypothetically, let's just say we've always been disgusting and we just now decided in a pandemic that we were going to start cleaning ourselves. That was 10 months ago. Like, has no one been making stuff since then? I get it, right? Clorox, everybody's working at home. They're like, we can't make bleach at home. Dials, like, dial it back. We're working from home. We can't make soap anymore. I went to the grocery store the other day. I don't want to brag. I've been to the grocery store a few times. And I was looking for some hand soap, and I was looking in the area where I thought the hand soap would be, and I could not find any. So finally I had to ask somebody who worked there, and she was like, "Oh, you're so close. It's right here." And she left and just left staring at 7 shelves filled with something that I'd never seen before. It was called America Fresh. That was the brand of the hand soap. And I was like, okay, first of all, America Fresh sounds like it definitely voted for Trump. Okay. Make America Fresh again. Secondly, the only scent they had was mint. And I was like, I don't know, America Fresh. We're a little dumb over here. We eat Tide Pods. So I was like, normally what we call mint hand soap is just mouthwash. So I know this is turning into a PSA. But just be careful out there, America Fresh. My mom likes to do this thing where she brings over like junk from her house that she doesn't want, right? Just stuff that she feels too guilty to throw away, so she brings to me. Does anybody else's mom do this?
Yes.
No? Okay, perfect. I'm sending my mom over to your place next time. It's like, first of all, I don't care. Like, I will throw it away immediately after she leaves. Like, I'm not a monster. I will wait until she leaves. But she's really sneaky about it too. So she'll start off with something that you do want, right? So she was gonna come over for lunch the other day, and she was like, "Honey, I have an extra avocado. Do you want one?" And I'm like, "Yeah, avocados are like $40. I will definitely take one." But with the avocado come many bonus features, right? So she comes over with that crinkly Trader Joe's reusable grocery bag from like the early 2000s. And she's like, "Auto. Also, I have 2 expired cans of beefaroni for you." And I was like, okay, so for those of you who don't know my mom, she's a very strict vegetarian and she has no friends. So I'm like, where have you been holding these cans of beefaroni since I was a kid? She's like, "I also have a Hillary 2016 lawn sign for you, and an open box of tampons from before menopause." And I was like, great. My mom is 70 years old. These are just cobwebs at this point. So now I have to frisk my mom down like a security guard at a concert. You know, I'm like, "Ma'am, you cannot bring that carton of almond milk that you left out on the counter overnight." Her latest thing that she's been doing, she's been bringing me garlic. And not just like a little clove, like a regular person size amount of garlic. I'm talking like whole heads of garlic. And I looked over in the kitchen the other day and I had 4 heads of garlic. And I just was like, does my mom know something that the rest of us don't about this pandemic, right? Is the next phase going to be vampires? Heard it here first. Get out there, get your garlic. It's going to be flying off the shelves this spring faster than America Fresh. I'm Melissa McGillicuddy. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for Melissa McGillicuddy. Where can we find you on social media?
I'm on it's Meowlissa MCG on all the social medias. It's my MySpace, my adult friend finder. That's you can find me there.
Well, I'm not on MySpace anymore. An adult friend finder, my wife has banned me for life. I'm pretty sure I'm done there. She says no. I'll bring something back home. That's terrible. You know, yeah, and it's weird because I think I did buy some of that America Fresh, and I thought it was mouthwash. So that explains my upset stomach. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Well, we buy stuff from this place called Ollie's. It's like the bargain discount store. So sometimes they have things that you never heard of before. Like, did you know Kellogg's made a marshmallow cereal called SpongeBob SquarePants? It's like Lucky Charms, but worse. How can you screw up a cereal with marshmallows? Kellogg's can, my friends. Kellogg's can. Oh, disgusting. And especially after you had an edible and you're trying to just have the munchies, you're like, this is garbage. This is actual garbage. Oh, I'd rather have a white trash Oreo at that point. Okay. Oh, let me get to our next comic, shall we? He's from Canada, eh? And I'm pretty sure he's had a few Tim Hortons, a couple double-doubles to stay up for us. Please welcome to the stage, Niek Theelen, everyone. Woo, 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 woo.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Thanks to Aaron for having me be a part of this, and Jareth for putting it on. It's been awesome. You know, I realize I'm like a skinny 110-pound, like white guy. Like, I look like the guy who used to trade his entire lunch for Dunkaroos every single day. And then just kept doing it like it was such a good deal. Either that or I've been smoking too many drugs. I'm not sure. I'm glad to finally be able to get a little bit political. I was going to mention this last time, but now, you know, I don't necessarily agree with Trump and all the decisions he made. Like, there were some bad ones. Like when he fired Gene Simmons on the night he wasn't even the project manager. There were some better ones. He did make Joan Rivers the winner of one of the seasons of Celebrity Apprentice. So I feel like it balances out, you know? I think that's what the guy was doing, right? It was just one long episode of Celebrity Apprentice for 4 years that we couldn't turn off. We just all wanted to fire him, couldn't figure out how. You guys, a lot of comedians been telling me that I need to get more political, more personal with my comedy, which is why the next 3 minutes of my set will be about the hot topic of soup. Guys, if you guys eat soup, why? If you're eating soup as an appetizer, that is a horrible, that just screams disappointment. And if you're eating soup as a meal, you need to like reconsider your life choices. Now I will say, like broccoli soup, I kind of like broccoli soup, but if you're one of those maniacs that adds cheese to your broccoli soup, you need to leave, okay? That's all I'm saying. During this pandemic, I've discovered that I really love doing comedy, but another thing I really want to do is I want to get a part-time job at a liquor store. And I don't like to support alcoholism during my show, but as a person with a comedian, I feel like I'm obligated to tell you that if you're going to drink liquor, you should support Wobbly Legs Liquor. Wobbly Legs Liquor, and our slogan will be "Where we go the extra mile for you." And next week, I'll even put on my shoes and come over to Jareth's house. I know I was not, but I also realized I've been getting a lot of emails from during the pandemic, which I've been locked in my house since like probably November. We haven't really been allowed to do things, but every couple days I get an email from the local bowling alley to let me know how much they're struggling. And I used to do comedy at the bowling alley, and they made me sign up for their mailing list just so I could get 5% off nachos one time. But I've been too lazy to just not sign up for for their mailing list every time. So I got all the emails telling me that the bowling league got canceled. And here's the thing I have. People tell me that bowling is not an extreme sport because if you can change your name in the game to huge erection, it's not extreme enough, okay? every time I go bowling, the guy always asks me, "Sir, would you like a ramp to help you play the game?" Is there any sport that's not extreme that involves a ramp? I don't think so. I'm all for ramps. You guys, I know my parents told me I should drink more milk, but I think it's like 2% milk and 98% lies. I think I fed lactose for the first 98 years of my life. And this morning I got up to go have a shower and I saw that the bottle said like it's 98% shampoo. And I was like, oh, what's in the other 2%? Are you hiding the milk in there now? I think they're just trying to like force us to drink more milk, you guys. And I think it's a bunch of crap, I think before we what we need to do is put warning labels on milk, like they do on cigarettes. I don't know if they do this in America, but in Canada they put like little babies on the box, right? And I feel like I'll be the first guy to be on that box to be like, are you thinking about reaching for another glass of that milk? Put it down. Look at that kid's bones. It's not worth it. Put the milk down. All right, you guys, it's been a blast. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's give a big round of applause to Niek Theelen, everybody. And where can we find you on social media?
nickscomedy.com, and you can also find me on YouTube. I've got a Facebook page, Niek. If you look that up, you'll find me on Facebook and YouTube and my website. So
cool.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, you know what? Drinking 2% milk, you kind of wonder what else is in there, right? My wife got me some orange juice the other day, and we all know what orange juice is. It's all processed. The perfume companies got with them, made it taste like orange juice. But then they stick high fructose corn syrup in it, some other things in it. After a while, it just looks like the chemicals for Roundup. So I think I'm getting on that lawsuit right now. I'm pretty sure that's going to be something I'm on right now. Oh, it's been a great show tonight. We've had some great comics, but I got one left up my sleeve. Actually, she's on the show. She's not up my sleeve. So please welcome from Phoenix, Arizona, the great Dana Whissen, everybody. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Thanks, everyone. I have a hard time relating to people. A very, very hard time. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk that a 36-year-old woman who's lived with her parents for 36 years would have a hard time relating to people? Who'd have thunk that a woman who's been to at least 75 Hanson concerts? Yeah, that's right. Bop, baby. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk that a woman who up until recently thought the word chaos was pronounced chaos? Who'd have thunk? One day, I'm going to look back on the year 2020 and tell my kids, thank God you're still in that test tube. Sorry. Does he love me? Does he love or does he not is a question I often ask my dentist about my other dentist. Yo, Dr. Johnson, what do you think about Dr. Carey down the street? He's packing, isn't he? That's what I thought. Thank you. All right. That I'm going to keep, thank you. All right. Okay. So, all right. Excuse me. I'm not a bad driver because I'm a woman. No. I'm a bad driver because I speed whenever I listen to Limp Bizkit. Oh yeah, sorry, officer, I'm just enjoying myself. All right, thank you. 2 act outs in a row. That was great. Okay. Okay, this next joke requires audience participation. All right. My butt is so flat.
How flat is it?
That people yell, hey, is that a woman or a file folder whenever I walk by? I hate the term full-figured panties. I prefer the term Big Bertha butt baskets. Yeah! It's one basket right there. You gotta pay extra for both of them. Okay. All right. Okay. Whenever I'm asked what my greatest weakness is in job interviews, my answer is always Oreo cookies. Excuse me. I was 21 years old when I learned that sex isn't actually a guy rubbing his naked furry body on top of your naked furry body. It's actually a guy rubbing his naked furry leaky body on top of while whispering, "Oh shit, baby, you want to loan me $5 so I can get us some beer? You know I'm good for it, baby," in your ear. Thank you. Whenever I'm feeling sexy, I like to grab my boyfriend, whip out a few blonde wigs, and role play as 2 of the 3 Hanson brothers. Boom! That's my second Hanson joke. Actually, that's the truth, so that is not a joke. All right, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I thought people were staring at me because they thought I was sexy. Turns out they stare at me because I like to quote all the 3 Ninjas movies in public. Woo! Thank you. I always forget to put an act out there. Oh shit, blah, 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 blah. That's my 3 Ninjas quote. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Karate. Yeah. Okay. Rocky loves Emily. You know, there we go. Okay, I forgot the line I was supposed to do there. Okay. My favorite activity is what I like to call the goat, cheese, and go. That's where I like to go to the store, buy some goat cheese, and then go somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna do two versions of the same joke. All right. I'm gonna get tattoos of the words guilt and shame on my wrists, just in case I need a constant reminder of how to feel. Okay, and also I got a tattoo of a dog on my arm just in case I need someone to talk to when I'm in the psych ward again. Yeah, okay, yeah, work on that one. Okay. When I get nervous, I talk like a dude. I don't know why I do that. Oh yeah, 3 ninjas, you can't help it. Yeah, oh yeah, where's my penis? Okay, I didn't say the other word. Can I say penis?
Yeah.
Penis? Okay, I can say penis. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling penises division. That way it will make more sense when I say, I love long division. If you want to know what I'm like without my psych meds, just think about a time you got road rage while you were alone in your bedroom, and then you'll understand. Yeah. Okay. I named. Okay, wait. Gotta get this one right. I named my dog Can of Beans because that's the last thing he ate before he got hit by a car. Oh. Okay, you know that is not the truth. My dog actually drowned in my pool. All right, no. Long time ago. It's fine. It was the same day I lost my virginity. It was the same day I lost my virginity at age 21. It was a long time ago. I felt I needed to celebrate. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh. Here's some clean jokes I wrote for a clean stand-up comedy class. All right, okay. Joke number 1. The holidays are scary because my mom always tries to introduce me to people I already know, like my dad or my sister or the band Mr. Mister. Boom! That's a clean comedy joke number 1. Thank you. Number 2. Country music is weird. It's simple, yet upbeat, and it gives me hope whenever my horse gets hit by a truck. Boom, clean joke, another animal death joke. That's great. Okay, here we go. All right. There are 3 things you need in a good relationship. Only 3 things. A man, and maybe another man. Boom, that's clean, right? I think so. Another one. Dating is hard, especially when your boyfriend lives in a jar. Like, hey baby, you want to go out to a movie tonight? I can't, babe. I'm stuck in a jar. Boom! There we go. All right. And did you know that 90% of sperm are deformed? That explains why the stain on my bed is shaped like a cat. That's clean too, I think. All right. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do some cool impressions and then I will leave forever. I mean, not forever, but you never know. That could be it. Okay, knock on wood, knock on wood. Okay. Celine Dion. All right, here's Celine Dion. This is my impression of Celine Dion. Wait, hold on, let me warm up. All right, I warmed up. Okay. All right, here's my impression of Celine Dion. The whispers in the morning of a lover sleeping shade. All right, that's kind of Metallica. All right, this is me in 10 years. I mean, Cher. This is Cher, the man, the myth, the legend, Cher. Oops. All right. Here's my impression of Cher eating a burger. Thank you. That's Cher eating a burger. All right. Amy Lee, she is the lead singer of the band Evanescence. She is also a witch. All right. Here, Amy Lee. All right, here we go. How can you see into my eyes like open doors? Not to be confused with whoop. Thank you very much. My name's Dana. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's give a big round of applause for Dana Whissen, everybody. All right, that was awesome. And where can we find you on social media, Dana?
Just Dana Whissen on everything.
On everything. On the side of the
Dana
bus, on the side of the house. She's everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere.
And I'm pretty sure she's going to be on Netflix pretty soon because she's so funny. And I love the impersonations. I want to do a duet with you. I can do a Willie Nelson, so maybe someone between those two, all those characters you do. Blue skies, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
Yeah, it's a train wreck of me singing. I do Axl Rose too, but I don't think anybody wants to hear that. Oh, you do? Oh, okay, let me go. Oh, I won't hurt your ears. Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. That was the show for tonight, guys. We had some great comics tonight. We had Seth Rabin, Talita Halliday, Carey, Melissa McGillicuddy, Niek Theelen, and of course, Dana Whissen. Let's all give him a big round of applause. Woo!
Encore!
And I want to thank my co-producer for making this show look so smooth. Jared Johnson, come up and take a bow, please. Yeah. Yay! Yeah, take a bow. Keep bowing. Bow until you can't bow no more. Let's go. Let's see how you... I'll call Guinness to the Book of World Records, see how long you can bow. But that was the show for tonight. We got another show coming up next week. We got some great comics coming up. This will be on the YouTube channel called This Just a News. So please subscribe. Please rewatch it. This was a great show. And this has been an Oddly Funny production. Good night, everybody.
This has been an oddly funny production.